So one way you can find the variables I, P, R, T is through the simple interest triangle that was discussed previously. But say if you want to just use the isolation method, which is actually my preferred method, or you just want to know more the math behind this, we'll go into that now. So say a question gives you your I, so the question tells you that I is equal to 840. They tell you that R is equal to 8, oops, they tell you that R is equal to 4.2% and T is equal to 2 years, and they tell you to find P. What can you do? Well, first you could just write your base equation, so I equals PRT. Now, you'll know that you should recognize right away that you know your I, you know your R, and you know your T, but you don't know your P. So, you should try to isolate your P, because these three variables could be represented by numbers, but we don't know this number yet, so we want to try to isolate it. Now, how do you isolate? Well, one thing you want to do is group like terms. In this case, if we just fill in our numbers, we'll have 840 is equal to P, which is a variable, times 4.2% times 2. Now, the like terms in this case are the numbers. So if we isolate for the variable P, one way we could do it is just to divide both sides by the numbers. So we divide it, 4.2% times 2, and this gives us 840 times, I'm going to turn the percentages into a decimal, times 2 equals to our P value. And just for consistency, I'll write the P in green. Okay. Now, you'll notice that you could just plop this into a calculator and get your answer. Your answer should give you 10,000 equals P. And something I also just want to point out is that your 840 is your I. Then you have the division, so your numerator is your I, and your denominator is the R times the T. And this gives you your P. Now, remember this triangle. If we're looking for P, we just hide the P, and we're given this formula, I, horizontal line, which is division, and then vertical line, which is multiplication. So this formula tells us, just by using the triangle, I over RT equals P. And that's what we did, but we did it through the method of isolation.